So,
So with no practice, J-Max up at the top of the leaderboard.
yeah,
Go,
but
bro.
wait a second. So, it's 30 minutes. So at the end of free practice, but Saturday it's another day at 5 p.m. qualifying, and
Correct.
Saturday race at 4 p.m. qualify Saturday. There's something wrong there, no? We're qualifying 1 hour before racing. No, 1 hour after racing.
Yeah, I think
Should be Sunday, no?
should well normally.
I think James had a reason for doing that, from memory.
Cheeky. He wants to know what's the weather before. So when we will qualify, if it's wet, that means it's gonna be wet at the end of the race.
It's not like a Back to the Future anniversary or something, is it?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I didn't realise the times were reversed. Yeah.
It's just the following weekend.
Oh, that's it.
Oh,
Yeah, no, that's definitely a mistake. That's supposed to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Or Friday, no, or Saturday, Sunday. Something, yeah, definitely a mistake there.
oh well, too late.
No biggie.
Yeah, no, it'll still work. It would just, I think will be the following weekend.
It'll just be a fast track.
Yeah, it'll just won't be a fast track. We'll never go optimum for the race. If it's a dry.
Might need to get in there and check the other ones then. Yeah, no, looking at the post, it was supposed to be Saturday, Sunday. Always restart it for 30 minutes.
Got cold brakes all round. Be careful. Your tyres are cold. Watch out.
No, I don't think it'll matter much, will it?
No, not really, I don't think.
Yellow flag. Green flag. Incident clear.
Sorry, Jerry.
That's all good, man.
And you saw Hurley coming up and then you at last second.
I was coming out of the pits, so.
Fastest lap for back 146.37. Watch the track limits, please, Max. The leader's just done at 146.52. Green flag in sector 1. Your front brakes are getting pretty hot. The guy behind has just done at 148.04. That's the new fastest lap for Reed, 145.72. Sector 1 time is good. Car left, clear left. High temperatures are good. Sector 2 time is good. Fastest lap for Russell, 145.28. Quickest overall. Sector 3 time is quick. Sector 2 is yellow. Yellow flag, green flag. Sector 1 time's okay.
Thank you.
Sector 1 is yellow. Yellow flag, green flag, all clear. That was 144.93. C, Frost has crashed in the chicane. Green flag in sector 2. Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 2. Sector 3 is a tenth off the pace. Sector 1 is quick. Yellow flag, stay sharp. Incident clear, green flag. Track limits, they'll invalidate this lap. Your quickest overall. Might use track limits, please Max. Yellow flag. Incident clear, back to green flag. Green flag, sector 1. Sector 2 is now green. Okay, Max, you've used half your fuel. Sector 3 time is fast. Sector 1 time is good. We need to watch these track limits. Yellow flag in Sector 1. Sector 1 is green. Watch your speed.
Something that's not working here, hey? Ah. There you have it. There it is. Oh, yeah.
We expect to see light rain in the next 10 minutes.
Here's the current setup.
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line. Brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them. Cold tyres all around. Okay, Max, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Remaining, 15 minutes to go. Off the pace in sector 3. The front brakes are pretty hot now. Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 29 Celsius. Sector 1 is quick. Your tyre temperatures are okay. Two time is quick. That lap was at 144.44. Okay, Max, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. We're 10th off the pace in sector 3. We're running on fumes, mate. Coming to the pits at the
G'day.
end of this lap. Box this
Hello,
lap.
howdy.
Hey mate.
Hello.
Yellow flag. Clear of the incident. Green flag. Sector 1 time's okay. But delete this lap. You've cut the track. Alright, Max. We're getting proper rain now. Looks like it's getting harder.
It's raining men. Hallelujah.
Yeah, but in 10 minutes it's sunny again. It's green.
I thought that's pretty good harmonising if I don't say so myself.
That's good.
Thanks.
It never got into optimal either, the track, right?
It will never go optimum. Even on any Friday, Saturday sessions will never go optimum. Doesn't matter if you have 100 cars on the track. Even if it's a dry race.
Sorry,
and the race is
Marty.
and the race is on Saturday, we would
Mate.
have only fast.
It's gonna be greasy.
Exit's clear. Push. Need to get some heat into these brakes.
Someone trying to get in tonight's race too. Please.
Tyres. We need to get some heat into them. Remaining, 5 minutes left. Yellow flag, green flag, you're clear.
He's tapping a smoke there, Nando. All right.
That's right, mate.
Labour and pull out a durry.
Yellow flag. You're clear, incident clear. Okay, Max. You picked up a bit of aero damage.
I was about to say, it's not too bad to be jammed.
Front locking going into
Smash into a wall.
Famous last words.
I think Frosty made a mistake and just decided to make it look like he went into the pit lane then.
No, I thought the pit entry was where I turned, mate. That's why I practiced. Yeah, she's bloody slippery.
It's amazing how this track can go from having all the grip, the second it rains, no grip.
That was exit left, wasn't it, Chris?
Mate, I was just about to say the same thing. It's not too bad on slicks. Neck minute.
Yeah, you got to keep
Whoa.
off the curbs. My tyre pressures are only 22, that's alright.
2 minutes to go.
It's a lucky number, isn't it, mate?
Yeah. I was doing Misano with buddy 25 pressures, 25.2. Someone selected the wrong setup.
Wasn't me. I had wet tires.
You had to be on track to get the right selection.
I know. I was sitting in the pit.
3.1 seconds off the pace. Your front brakes slicks are getting a bit hot. You've gone outside of track limits.
It was funny because when it was like 2 hours left, everyone had to pit, and everyone was like, "Oh, it stopped raining. I'm gonna go on slicks." And I was like, "I just came out because the service just went up. I'm gonna go out on wet." And I was flying on wet. We were like the fastest car on track because everyone had slick and it was still damp, and the wet tires were 100 degrees. You know, when it's very cold, they were perfect.
Yeah, it took a while for it to dry out too, didn't it?
Oh, I stayed out. I did an entire stint, 70 minutes. I was lapping still faster than anyone else. I overtook P2 and P3. They didn't let me pass. And then they looked at, it's 150 laps behind. Just let him go.
All right, Max. No more rain.
No more rain.
Checking brakes out.
So what's there?
Yes, we got the wet ones. But yeah, I really enjoyed the the endurance race. It's good fun.
Yeah, it's a long day with the slow start.
Oh, it's not raining.
Its exit looks clear. We've got 40 minutes to do this. We need to get some heat into these brakes. Cold tyres all round.
Sorry, I stalled the engine. I don't know how.
How do you stall the engine when you're driving?
I don't know. I think I touched some bloody keys on the keyboard.
I'll let you pass, Terry.
Ah, cheers, man.
So as long as you're not on the grandstand... Sorry, guys.
Temperatures look good. Your tyre temps are all fine. Blue flag.
Oh,
E5. Flag limits. You've got half your fuel left. Blue flag. Yellow flag. All clear on pit exit. You can push now. Incident clear. Green flag. Got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them. The brakes are cold. Be careful. Blue flag. Car right, we are right. Yellow flag. Incident clear. Green flag. Sector 1 is green. P6. Yellow flag in sector 2. Yellow flag, stay sharp. The incident's clear. Green flag. Sector 1 time's okay. Find a tent in sector 2. Your tyre temperatures look good. Your front brakes are getting pretty hot. Sector 1, yellow flag. We think frost has gone off in turn 1. Sector 1 is clear. P2. You need to find a tent in sector 3. Okay, Max. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. behind has just done a 144.00. Sector 3 is 2.0 off the pace. Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear of the incident. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 2 time is okay. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Good luck. That's your quickest today. You need to find a 10th in Sector 3. Very little fuel left. You've attacked off the pace in Sector 1. Yellow flag, green flag, you're clear. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Very little fuel left. Green flag in Sector 2, P3. Yellow flag. Incident clear, back to green flag. Yellow flag. Incident clear, green flag.
Well done,
Oh,
Max.
nice job, mate.
Well done,
Oh,
boys.
not from the edge of my seat, Max.
Oof. Oof, that was close, no?
Yeah. Good stuff, really.
JP.
Nice time, Herbie.
Oh, you bastard.
Thanks, fellas.
Yeah, Mr. Herb
nice
up
one, mate.
there. Looking at that.
The
This is
lone
like your
red right up
favourite
there.
track.
Yeah, I bombed 3/10 or 4/10 on that last
16
lap.
minutes. That's pole. Pit window opens after 7:30.
First ball. It's sunny. It's sunny. It's optimum.
The track temp.
Yeah, but look at that wind, boys.
24 Celsius.
I smell rain.
Tires? Mandatory?
Correct.
Tires mandatory.
Yeah, you got to drive with tyres, man.
I have no idea. How much fuel I need? Ugh.
120 litres, mate.
I was going to say 110.
110? Jeez, so much.
Yeah, mate. Times like yours, you must be sinking 4.5 litres a lap, mate.
Yeah, doing that pace, mate. The McLaren chews it up.
What is 271 consumption? Uh, 144. Wow.
Leslie, it's my birthday. You're supposed to let me win on my birthday, aren't you?
Happy birthday!
To you. Happy birthday to you.
Chris has got the best voice.
I really hope someone's singing you happy birthday on the stream.
Motherfucker.
There's no presents
Happy
from us.
birthday to you.
Not beautiful, Chris.
I understand that it's normally tradition for birthday bumps. So what corner do you want them in?
And how old are you?
Yeah,
Because
how old
you
are
get
you?
one
Yeah,
for every year, right?
From everyone
How
in
many
the...
you get?
Yeah, from everyone in the...
48 punches, mate. 48 punches.
From 17 people, mate, your car's going to be a wreck.
Fuck, I'm racing with too many young people.
It's young.
Younger than me.
Thanks for calling me young, mate.
You look 68, where you, Herb, look 28.
Yeah.
Yes, Herb, I got to say, you don't look your age.
Thanks, mate.
Some would say petrified, but that's all right.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Nearly caused me to forget to hit drive.
That was the plan, mate. Make you blush.
I never started first. Where do I go?
Around the track.
Forward.
And the first corner's left. So turn
Yeah.
Reed
There's
is,
some way to Serbia.
Reed is not going to be happy if I turn left, I can tell you that.
No, I'm not.
No, that's fine.
And you don't need to select another driver either, Max.
Helps
Not
if you're
this
in the
time,
right
no?
gear. Hey, Mr. Russell, have a birthday bump.
Well, thank you. I like the ghosting ones.
By the way, for those paying attention, it looks like the mess up with the dates has made this session immediately after the last one. So it's
Immediately
I guess
before.
slightly later.
Immediately before.
No, look at the time, 5:22.
Ah, true.
Ah, because probably
on the note it said 4.
Yeah, the server probably is gonna say, well, you can't go back in time, mate. So I'm gonna put you just after
Jeez, that's almost like the developers know what they're doing.
that. Yes,
Don't
right.
say that too loud.
Almost.
This is a feature I've used in other races, but this one was by mistake.
Nice.
All those water slides on the left look fun.
You won't be saying that when you're water sliding towards them later.
Bugger, you are starting right behind me, aren't you, J-Mac?
Yeah, I'll do my best to not clip you this time, mate. I promise. I want to finish this race. I've done all of 30 minutes practice.
I was too tired yesterday to do any practice. I was like, after the 12 hours, I was like, nah, not for me practicing tonight.
I remember the Valencia 10 hour. We had Valencia for ROOZ the very next Monday.
Oh yeah, I remember that
that's
one.
a bit of practice.
Yeah, that's why you were flying Valencia.
Yeah, that's why I got promoted to silver.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everyone.
Yep.
Be cautious.
Stay in your box.
Pit box?
Great box.
Widget.
Green, green, green. Car left. Hold your line.
Did we lose someone?
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Let's go. First corner done.
done at 144.21. The gap to Reed behind is increasing. It's now 3.0. Fastest lap. Your times are good in all three sectors.
Nice catch, Bruce.
The window opens in
Just
2
bro.
minutes. You're in the lead. The pit window opens in 1 minute. Okay, Max. New window open. The gap behind's increased to 5.5. The gap behind is now 6.1 seconds. Front brakes are getting a bit hot. The gap behind is now 7.2 seconds. Your brake temperatures are fine, mate. Setting the pace. slicks. You've got half your fuel left. Run out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. The gap behind is now 9.0 seconds. Right now, that lap was at 144.07.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate. The gap behind is now 10 seconds. Your front brakes are pretty hot now.
consistent. Quickest at the moment. That lap time was 1:44.38. Sector 2 time is quick. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Gap's now 12 seconds. We're currently setting the pace. The lap time was at 1:44.47. to Reed behind is increasing. It's now 17 seconds. Okay, Max, we're matching race pace. We're running on fumes, mate. In this lap. Good consistency. Keep them coming. Very little fuel left. In this lap, box this lap. Watch your speed limit in the pits. We expect to exit the pits in position 7 behind Marsh.
With 55. Should be right, no? Should be alright. Water. Pushing on, then.
There's a car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Stay behind the white line. Blue flag. On your right. You're still there. Clear right. Right side. Clear right. Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear. 6th place. Okay, Max, the next car is Marsh. Keep it within the track limits. Tyre temperatures are good. The leader, Reed, is pitting. Marsh behind us now, 1.7 seconds. The other man, stay on it. V3. Your front brakes are getting pretty hot. You've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Max. The leader is pitting now. V2. Great stuff. Keep it coming, mate. There's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes. The gap behind is now 10 seconds. You're leading. Your lap times are increasing. Come on, keep your focus. limits. Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 26 Celsius. There's a car exit in the pits, heads up. That was 144.07. Left side, clear left. The gap behind is now 12 seconds. 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes. We're 10th off the pace in sectors 1 and 3. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
Sorry, Marshy, didn't mean to dive bomb you.
Okay, buddy.
You're now in the lead. The gap behind is now 12 seconds. Well done, Max. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Yes, Jimbo.
Pit window closing in 2 minutes. Pit window closes in 1 minute. We're currently setting the pace. That lap time was 1:43.90. Sector 3 times okay. The gap behind is now 30 seconds. Okay, Max. Pit window's closed. pace. Sector 3 is 2/10 off the pace.
Look at the pace, not bad. Let's not try any track limits. 5 minutes of the end with 10 seconds. 20 seconds, please. Let's just take it easy. Take it home.
Come on, Max. Just 5 minutes left. Hold your nerve. We can win this.
I don't know where it was coming from, the yellow flag. I was like, what?
The gap behind is now 13 seconds. Sector 3 is 0.29 off the pace.
Three minutes to go, 2 laps.
Of fuel remaining. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Final lap, come on. Ooh. That's finished, no? Finished. Oh, it's finished. So it's T1.
Car left.
Oh, sorry.
Ah, now it doesn't matter.
Still lost a spot.
I don't know anymore where is the steering wheel, straight or not?
Well done, Max. Great job.
Yeah, well done, Mac. Awesome work, man.
Nice
Thank
one,
you,
mate.
boys. Oh, it's nice to start first.
Good job, J-Mac. Nice driving.
It's the
Nice one,
fruity.
Tez and James.
Mate, that
Yeah,
was
nice
one
job,
heck of a
Max and
race.
Terry. I said that was an awful work. Good job, mate.
Oh, great. Thank you.
You guys were busy at the back, no?
That and I started with full tank.
I did the same
Ah.
intentionally in case it started raining.
Yeah, that's probably not
Yeah,
a
that
bad
was my
move.
reason as well.
I was like, I'll carry as much fuel as I can to make it to like the end of the pit window, and then hope for the best.
Yeah.
It's a really good strategy, that, right?
After about 40 minutes, the tyre said, no, come into the pits.
Yeah, the
You're ready."
tires weren't happy.
I
And
think we
much
should have
like-
looked at the sky. We should have done that thing that they do sometimes, where you actually
But to be fair, it was like 5 kilometers of wind. I've seen it rain from blue sky to go to grey in like 10 minutes.
Oh, was it?
Number one.
I didn't
Yeah,
see
it
the
was-
wind. Okay, fair enough. I
If
feel
you're
better
in
now
the
that I wasn't the
pits
only
at the
one.
moment, in the top right-hand corner, we got 7 kilometers of wind at the moment.
Yeah.
Herb, I thought you were going to get me. You were really closing on me in that last 10 minutes.
Yeah, I had tyres for the whole lap. I had to pit to get from behind Wally after a mistake, so I actually was running with tyres or the race, the same tyres basically.
Yeah, I was slow at the start there, Herbie, because I had a full tank, so I was quite slow.
Yeah, I had to pit to get away from you.
Yeah, I thought you
track.
did that. Yeah, I made a mistake pitting. I turned into that. There's a little like a slip lane before the pit lane. I drove in there. I thought, no, this isn't the pit lane. Back out again. Oh, God.
Yeah, RBT.
Yeah, so I was feeling it in the end, and then I had pressure with first Marsh, then Chris, and then Chris made me lose a spot. Not happy.
Sorry, mate. Didn't mean it. I didn't even feel the tap. I only noticed that you fucking got launched off.
You gifted, buddy, Marshy, mate.
That's
Quite
your
right.
First
right.
win as well here, isn't it, Max?
Yes, first ball, first win.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Actually, Andrew is here with me, and he drove for me. That's why.
Don't tell anyone.
I didn't.
You certainly like this track.
To be honest, I'm not a fan of this track, but I think that the McLaren is very good here.
I enjoyed driving it, but it was difficult. Like as soon as Terry put the pressure on, it's like, how do I actually race someone on this track?
It's very tight. It's very tight. That's why I said it's very nice when you start first, because I saw you guys that you were fighting. I was like, oh, put your foot down now, and just go away. And I gained like 3 seconds in 1.5 laps.
Yeah, I saw you reeling off 43s, and I was like, man, I've never done that on race fuel.
Yeah, I had full tanks, and then when you were coming through, I thought, I'm not gonna fight this too hard, just in case he's on half a tank, and just see how I go. Like, not try and lose us too much time.
You see, that's what I thought. I said, you idiot, Max. 100% sure. The other guys, they have a full tank. In case of rain, you're gonna be on dry tire. They can go in and put wet tires, and you're gonna be screwed. That's what I thought when we started. And then I was like, ooh, the weather is keeping up. It's still sunny. Ooh, we're gonna be fine.
See, everyone thinks it's always gonna be rain. No.
You would catch me there, really.
doesn't know it. Yeah. Well, I had only half the fuel for the second half.
Yeah, you absolutely hand over fist it.
And I think Paulie, you must have just gone through your tires a bit quick.
Yeah,
you were right on me after the pits.
Yeah, I had to push to get that 3-second gap because I had a mad race with J-Mac, so that burnt my first set of tyres, and then I had too much of a gap, and I was pushing hard when I came out of pits, and I was doing, low 44s, but killed him.
Getting robbed of 2 spots by Crunch and Hildebrand at the beginning was soul breaking. Got fucking absolutely muscled out the way, and I was like, fought it as hard as I could, and I was like, this ain't gonna work.
No, you did well. I just took advantage of it.
Oh, it was a perfect move, and I tried, but I was on the outside for the rest of the corners, so there's nowhere for me to go.
I just stuck my nose in, didn't I?
I tried chasing as long as I could, but yeah.
That was good fun.
I had the worst second stint of all time.
We have a stream.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out who's number 14, and well, you had a pretty miserable second half of the race.
Yeah, I sped in the pit lane the first time, and then when I went to, I serves it, then I got track limits, and then when I did track limits, I accidentally clicked the pit limiter instead of the camera, and then sped.
God.
And then I got track limits on the final lap again because I'd given up.
Ouch.
Big oof.
I did my fastest lap ever in the race though, so I was pretty happy with that.
PB, right.
Frosty, were you carrying your track limits by any chance?
Yeah, it was, mate.
Yeah, I thought so, because I caught up to you too quick at the end.
This was some good side-by-side action.
There's an apex there somewhere.
Just alongside here.
Yeah, sorry if that was a bit of a dive, but
Nah, that was fine, mate. That's I can work with that.
I kind of just said to myself, Paulie, when you caught me, I was like, and then I saw Mr. Hurley was catching me, and I'm like, I want silver class championship more than I want to beat Mr. Russell.
You're gonna get it already, Mr. Rounders, so you're right.
I've got to miss around later on, don't worry.
I have to miss another one anyway, so I'll definitely miss another one. Heads up.
And I'm like, oh, I'll just let him go. And you rocketed off.
I had to get so close here to get enough slipstream.
Oh, well, I was surprised. I would have thought that the Audi just would fly off the straight with the slipstream.
Nah, that was just...
Again, this was like, I didn't really defend this, hoping not to lose too much time.
Yeah, I came pretty hard, but... Thanks, Barry.
This cutoff was like, very chop.
You got to defend the line there. I've learned from the SRO races that things get messy if you don't defend that line, so...
Yeah.
Who was the cheeky one that said 110 liters on the Mecca?
That wasn't me. I said 120.
120? I put 110 and I finished with like 20 liters.
Yeah, Macca said 110 and I said 100. I said I was going to say 110.
I said 120.
20, yeah, and
I put in like 55 the first stint. That's why I went long over the half an hour. And then I was like, well, I still had fuel. I was like, oh well, 55, I'm gonna put another, well, let's say that we finish for 50, so I refueled like 40 something. So,
But
yeah.
so you went past the 30-minute mark and you didn't think that putting another 55 litres in would be a bit much?
No, I put 50 only.
You gain fuel as you go around this track. You don't even use it much.
I don't know how many liters with 90 probably the race was done, right? With the Mecca.
I think I hit 92 litres.
Well, you see?
I fueled for 95 and 97, I think it was.
I
did a 55-40 split actually.
I trusted you. I can't trust you. It's last time.
I started with 70 litres. I started with 70 and I splashed in 23.
Yeah, I was going to do 63 and 30, but then obviously went tits up.
I put in 95 and I still had 12 left.
Wow. It's a very tricky circuit, this one, eh?
Very technical. I hate it.
The middle sector, the last sector, Nando behind me would have just seen us sideways nearly every time out the last corner.
Oh, what did you do? I didn't realise you are.
I had a mistake around here somewhere.
Oh, that would be it.
Yep. And then Mr. Mac decided I'm going to try and park it on every apex.
It was good once Terry got past, just watching the delta behind. You were all within like half a second for a long time.
It was a big battle. Like I think there was probably 5 cars in the battle pack at one point.
Yeah, it was good.
No accidents.
Oh,
Andrew had a fair send on me. I don't know which lap though, but there's P1, that's all I know.
Yeah, you come with this well, I was like, oh, I can't do it.
Like, you need to get a really good run, otherwise you need to throw it in there. That Porsche's not going to get past.
No, that was what I was kind of counting on. It was like, if this was OOI, there's no way in hell I would have put the car there. Because I trust you guys, I would have put the car there.
Next on an Alonso.
Oh, wasn't that a race?
That one's very good.
Oh, mate, I said to my mates, because I watched it late this morning, I was like, oh, don't bother watching the whole race, just watch the highlights. And then the last lap came and I was like, watch the fucking end of the race.
Yeah.
Like, that's all you need to watch.
I think I set my qualifying lap on fast track and I didn't expect it to go to optimum. And when I did that lap, I thought, oh, I'm not going to beat that. I was so spewing max when you got that 200th.
I did a PB in qualifying on the fast track. And I was like, fuck, I'm not going to go any faster. And then I've come back from running to the bathroom and it's optimum. And I was like,
you bastard.
It was like a minute 58 left. And I was like, if I full send it, I might make it round.
You cut the chicane.
Mine said it was optimum from the start of qualifying.
No, it was fast.
Was fast. I went through the last lap by 2 seconds.
Yeah, no, you had 1 second. I was on board with you.
Yeah, prick.
I was like, green on the dash. I had it like green, purple, green, purple, green, purple, green, purple. It changes like 100 times. It felt, it's like green, purple. Coming in the last corner, it was like green, purple, green, purple, green, purple, 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 and whoa, and it was nothing. It's nothing.
I had the same thing, so I went to the top of the leaderboard with my time. I was stoked. And between the time I crossed the line and returned to pits, Mr. Reedy fucking put it in front of me.
Yeah, that was good on that last year because I took it from bloody 11 to 7.
That's closing the door.
Oh, was this man?
That was not intentional.
Yeah, it scared the shit out of me.
Good work avoiding it.
Well, because I thought he was out braking me into the first corner each lap, so I was like, oh, I'll just open the steering because he's gonna get me, because he was quicker. And then I saw him go past my front. I was like, whoop.
This track is good to learn trail braking because basically you need to trail brake every single freaking corner.
The one that was the most challenging was this one coming up here.
Yes.
Yeah, this is
This is actually the one corner I felt really strong on compared to Frosty.
I was so bad.
I didn't mind on that corner.
It was the next series of corner that was hard for me.
Oh
There
yeah,
was one point.
this bit is very hard
second
too.
part of the chicane, and my stream goes, "That's the stadium truck line, that."
Any particular highlights to check out?
The donuts at the end, they were good.
Yeah.
I can't remember when it was early on. There was two of us past James Bridge and you mentioned that. When was that?
Destroyed me. I don't know what it was. It's not too far away from where we are now.
Yeah, we've been somewhere in the first 10 laps on that.
I was just
And it happened after that chicane.
trying to make a mistake there, J-Mac. Really, that's what I was trying to do.
How many track other than Gabriel, how many track limits did everyone have?
I got one on the second lap. I had one on the second lap, and I was like, "Pull your head in," because last time I came here, I had 4.
Yeah, when you were behind me after the pit stops, I did 2 on one of those laps, which you probably saw both of them. It's like, oop, that's too many.
I did. My first 2 was in the first 15 minutes, and then I had to survive from there.
I did 2 in the first 10 minutes. And then I managed to, still push and hope. I know we come nothing there. Next couple of times and another couple of corners, I thought I was surely going to get another track cut, but
I think you're better off getting them early, because then you're alright, I'll check myself. Whereas if they come a bit late, you're more inclined to keep pushing and risking.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me. I only had 2 going into the second stint, and then I got 5 in the second stint.
Gosh.
No, I don't know, because I got my first 4.
We don't actually get prizes for that.
Yeah. Do you get prizes for being like 3 laps down?
No, we don't.
What? Is that called general admission? I ran the longest. I was first for a lap, and then I went down to 15th and 3 laps down within about 3 laps.
Oh goodness.
I just want to say, Frosty, that is the one time I've ever got a pit stop that perfect.
I think mine was absolutely perfect. Like, nailed the line, nailed the stop. That was probably one of my best ones for this one too.
I came in a second behind Frosty, and I came out a second and a half in front of him.
Yeah, did you see how early I bloody put the limiter on? I couldn't even see where the pit board was, mate. It was too grainy.
Yeah, I could
Better
see
safe
the
than
pit board.
sorry.
I just knew from earlier. I was just like, as soon as I hit the limiter in first, I smacked the pit limiter button, and it takes me right down to the right speed. That's how I measured it.
Yeah, but Frosty makes himself a hot carper in the pits, right? So you get a small advantage there.
You didn't see the truck there.
Rudy, go back to me and Hildebrand.
I had a couple of cuts, but they were all brain farts.
Yeah, this is where I get robbed.
Hey, that Aston closed when you wanted to brace.
Robbed or mugged?
Mob.
Oh.
Have you graped?
You're being very generous not coming back into the line there.
Well, to be fair, I thought you were going to come shooting past me, so I wasn't going to shut the door because I thought if you're alongside me, then
Yeah, I kept on
Yeah.
close to the door with Chris and Marshy on that corner.
yeah, that's it. I went really wide there, sideways, and then
Bit too much subtle. Oh, Mr. Hildebrand, that's balls of fucking steel, man.
Yeah. Ooh, there was some pain behind.
I tried to keep it.
I tell you what, that reminds me of Arlington when I tried to take Hildebrand and Mr. Wall went past me because I couldn't get past him.
The beamer on this track, it's a struggle.
You gave good room, James Bridges. That was excellent.
That was unfortunate, Marshy. We won't go and check that out.
I saw that.
What happened? Sorry.
Marshy having a hiccup.
Just a quick mid-race meeting with Barry.
Was the last name
R, yes.
Barry R.
Yeah, then basically I then chased you two for as long as I could.
Looks like you're playing race.
I got my
a drive-through, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then I tried chasing Crunch, and then Crunch took it.
Like, how was my start? I went 3 wide. I had the best start.
I got a great jump. I jumped. Was it you? I think I just jumped Nando straight off the line, and nearly hit him in up the bump.
The Maniac must have disconnected, did he?
No, he stopped. Yeah, no, something came up, or he had an issue, clearly. Interesting.
Bummer.
I heard a Discord disconnect on the grid, but...
Yeah, someone said, did we lose someone? I went through there and practiced sideways and somehow didn't get a track limit and made up time.
Yeah.
Oh, so Simone was veering out, did it?
Yeah, got a DT.
Yeah, to the bridge. He's a classic. He loves his half racing.
By the way, we need to do a round of applause to Kuno's servers that tonight they've been with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We don't need to clap something that should just work.
No, Mr. Rick is saying that because on Saturday, the poor man's team disconnected as the servers went down.
Ah.
But to their credit, and I fucking called them out in the endurance chat room, I was like, to their credit, 160 laps down, they came back to finish the fucking race. Like, fucking props, man.
The 7 were up and we were like, oh well, let's finish the car.
Like, honestly, fucking props to you. There's so many people that just wouldn't do that.
We were 2 hours there. But you know what happened? It's like John was driving. So he was driving and suddenly, end of the straight, the steering wheel turns off, disconnected the steering wheel. He's like, oh fuck. Brought it back to the pit. No way to reconnect it, and I was like, well, the only way you're gonna reconnect it is turn off ACC and turn it back on. Boom, server down. The guy was still in the freaking car. It's so stupid that you can't swap the driver. And so I was logged in. I was in the server, and the other 2 drivers that we were on the server looking at the car, parked in the pit with John in, and we couldn't swap it.
One of our cars in the race that was like competing for top 10 fucking had a disconnect. Literally, the server went down 30 seconds after they disconnected, and they couldn't connect back in.
Was that my car?
Yeah, your car, wasn't it?
Yeah, well no, the servers were up then, they just fucked the entry list, so only
Oh, no, they didn't. I know what happened. That's right.
Oh, and then there was something weird with the service because, for example,
my replay doesn't catch that bit.
Oh, man, this is just where I was going. I went full attack mode, and then.
Yeah, Chris, so the entry list was right, but what happens is when the driver is the one that disconnects, they have to connect back in first, not the first driver.
Bullshit. Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Because
Seriously?
otherwise it shows that there's, like if the first driver joins in, they're going to create a second car because the other driver is still in the main car.
Okay.
So the car the person, if the driver ever disconnects, everyone disconnects, the driver reconnects, and then everyone jumps back in.
Oh, that's why.
So it's not the first driver that has to get back in, it's the current.
Yeah, it's only the first driver for the start, because otherwise, if the first driver joins after someone else, then you have like car 86 and car 87.
That's what happened to us.
Right.
That's what happened to us.
They
because...
not only have a stupid bug, they made it inconsistent so that no one knows what the
Yeah,
bug is.
so
yeah, but they must
that
be.
wasn't anyone's fault except for probably a lack of communication on my part.
Yeah, but it must be
remind everyone of
something.
that.
Yeah, but it must be something that they need to change. It's like, yes, sure, put me 30 seconds in the pit because you need to do the driver swap, but let me manually change it. Or if the driver that is driving drops off, then give the car to someone else. You know, it's like, it's so stupid.
That you can put into the text.
The commands
I
don't
tried.
work when outside of practicing quality.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Sorry.
But that's why because like John, then I jumped in back again, but he was driving, so I jumped in first because we said, okay, we're all out, I'll jump in first as usual, I'll do a lap and I'll give you the car, and I managed to do that. But for some reason later he couldn't, he was online, but he wasn't online in our, I couldn't see him online. It was very weird. And if you actually look at the final result, there is a 666 and there is a 667 with 2 laps.
But I reckon all they should do is as soon as the driver disconnects, the car should be teleported back to the pits, and the first person that connected currently just copper 30 or whatever, and off you go.
Yeah, but how is that possible that they didn't fix it in 5 years?
I know.
10 years.
You gotta wait for AC2.
You just need to ask that question.
You guys are making sense. I just want to point out the similarities between Kunos and Ferrari. They're both Italian.
Hey. What's wrong with Italians?
They're not very good at strategies.
They're not very good at yeah, I know.
He wanted to argue so bad there.
You won't be very good at staying on the track next time my car's near yours, I'll tell you that.
It could be just Ferrari, not just all Italians.
Yeah, but Ferrari's not as well as Kunos, do they?
Italians have good memories.
Oh, I know they do.
But it is pretty much just a Formula 1 thing. Yeah, Ferrari outside of Formula 1's doing alright.
It's only the pinnacle motorsport.
Didn't Ferrari and the WEC like build some weapon of a hypercar?
I mean, it won them on.
Yeah.
You're backing it all up.
Oh no, I'm appreciating that they're capable of something other than Formula 1. Because they're not capable.
What car did you win your championship in last season, James?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But I've won it in a McLaren and an Audi. Not an Aston, because I kept bidding that.
I'm really enjoying the Mac car. It's a very nice car. Yeah, very nice.
Are we doing Wednesday? Like, is there a round next Monday? Or?
There is an endurance next Monday.
Yeah, there's another race Monday and Wednesday, I believe.
And then the break? Or?
Then
Monday, right?
Yes.
Oh no, where is it?
Spa.
Oh, get fucked.
It's an
Endurance Spa. That's nice.
Not always Spa.
We just went to Enduro Spa last season too.
Well, James, enjoy that victory next week.
Yeah.
I won't get a victory there, not if Max is here.
Oh yeah.
There's a few of these guys, man. He said he.
Well, Andy should be back next week.
Vendetta.
Okay, so we're all gonna get lapped by Andy.
Do you want to see it, Chris?
I'm watching anyway.
Who's in the Ferrari?
There's no Ferrari? Or do you mean for the race next week?
Wait.
I am.
Have fun through ROOZ is all I'm gonna say.
Hey, why is this stream so smooth and good looking?
Yeah.
I'm peddling.
Oh no.
Look at Marshy.
That was a good one, from Marshy.
And he was like 2 seconds behind or something.
Can we go back and watch that? Did he just drift past Mr. Hildebrand?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the ground.
On the grass. And he was very far away, yeah? Look.
Like.
Send into inside.
Oh, yeah, he just missed it.
Oh, look at that.
I just.
I didn't realise how close he was behind me, and I slowed down a little bit. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah, he nearly got
online.
10 out of 10 drift.
Yeah, I thought it was just me and her.
Well, he was a bit behind you. He dropped off you.
I want to know, is he still in the chat, Marsh? No, he's not. I want to know if he got a track cut.
Ah, absolutely. Come on.
Yeah, he did say that, so he must have got it.
Oh,
Yeah, because we put him behind us, Chris, and you can let him go through, mate.
Mate, I spent pretty much half the race hunting down that position. After I got that drive through on like lap 5, I was like, I'm getting back to there. So I was,
That was disappointing. We were in a battle. Like we were having.
Yeah, I know. It's good. Well, fucking seven
I was just trying to tag on after you guys had disappeared. I was like, come back.
He's got to be loose.
I just want to say, I don't want to look at the back of another Honda. Also, can we check your plank, please? Because you were fucking sparking everywhere.
I looked at the back of that Honda for like 40 minutes at Donington, and I looked at the back of an Audi for like 45 minutes as well. I've looked at enough of the back of those cars.
Beautiful design.
I think the thing with following a McLaren is you tend to get such a good draft from them, you don't stick behind them for very long.
The McLaren is very good looking at the back, eh? When flames in your face.
Flames, that's what we want.
Yeah, the only problem is it looks so far away, and then it keeps getting smaller.
Yeah.
From time to
Go down
time,
the back
not
straight of
always.
Paul Ricard chasing McLaren in the BMW, and you will pass the McLaren every time.
Wow. Who's defending there, isn't there, Herbie? Oh, and then, yeah.
Just the slightest of touches on the back.
It didn't even look like you actually touched.
I didn't feel anything at all. I only saw him because when he fucking launched off, I'm like, oh no,
Yeah.
I just fucked him. I was getting ready to fucking take him on the next turn, but no.
So many people have done that with the Aston, the big long nose. Including me.
Oh yeah, there it is.
How's me fucking reflexes to hit stop? That's pretty fun.
I just want to point out how good that livery looks, Vegemite.
Looks epic.
And on this slide, I'm gonna leave you guys because this morning I had a skip to fill in with 1,000 kilos of concrete and I'm wrecked.
That sounds like a good time.
Good job, mate. Well done.
Nice job, man.
I'll see you next one.
See you, Max.
See ya.
Take it easy.
Bye.
There you go.